My name is Lieutenant Roman Tillman, and I work at Patrick Air Force Base at the 45th Space Wing. Specifically, I work at the 5th Space Launch Squadron as a responsible engineer, and I am a men's physique competitor.
Lieutenant Tillman is one of many Air Force members who have taken up the practice of bodybuilding, the art of strengthening and enlarging the muscles of the body through exercise. Men's physique is a newer division of bodybuilding in which contestants develop a less muscular, yet athletic and aesthetically pleasing physique and wear board shorts in lieu of posing trunks. Lieutenant Tillman, although a dedicated bodybuilder now, did not start off as a bodybuilder.
So I've always been an athlete. I played high school sports, I played junior college baseball, had a scholarship to play Division I baseball, which fell through because I had an injury to my shoulder. But what got me into men's physique is that I've always been lean, I've always enjoyed competing.
Lieutenant Tillman decided to further commit himself to bodybuilding last year and won first place in the first two competitions he entered. Although he is influenced by the competitive aspect of being an athlete, being an airman has had a bigger impact on his bodybuilding training and success.
When I think about being an airman, I think about the core values like excellence in all we do and integrity. I wouldn't say service before self because it's really all self, but excellence in the fact that you have dedication, hard work, you're putting everything you have into your focus or your hobby or whatever it is that you have a goal in. For me, it's being dedicated and doing the best that I can because I'm not going to jump into something half-heartedly. I'm going to jump into it all in because I want to win. And at the end of the day, second place is fun, it's cool, but I want to win first. And I think I hate losing more than I love winning, and that kind of drives me, and it drives me being an airman as well because I don't want to do it half-heartedly in my job either. You know, I don't want to be considered someone that's lazy. I want to make sure everything that I turn in or any work that I do as an engineer is spot on and something that I can be proud of and something that my leadership can be proud of.
To Lieutenant Tillman, the biggest component of training for a men's physique competition is eating the right foods in the right portions. He meticulously prepares all his meals in advance and knows when he can have a cheat meal.
So that's probably the biggest component of competing. You have to be very strict and diligent in what you do. Before competing, I never weighed my food, I never measured it. I ate when I was hungry. I ate relatively healthy before, so I was pretty lean. But when I decided to compete, my coach gave me a specific plan, and I was eating 6 meals a day. Each meal had a certain amount of protein, a certain amount of carbohydrate, a certain amount of fat, and everything's weighed. So it's meticulous, and depending on where you are in your preparation period, you might have a cheat meal, you might have one a week, which is great, and I spent a lot of time planning those out because if you're eating chicken and lean meat all day and you're very regimented, that cheat kind of gives you that relief.
Since Lieutenant Tillman started competing in men's physique competitions, he has been getting attention from other airmen who want to get the same physique. He enjoys answering questions and giving advice to those who ask about bodybuilding.
I have gotten a little bit more attention now that I've competed and people find out that I've competed. And other airmen in the gym, they may see me because I pose while I'm working out or in between sets because it's just, you know, posing is a huge component of men's physique and bodybuilding as well. But I do pose and practice and people see me and they ask me if I compete and I tell them yes, and they do ask me questions about how I got started, and I honestly, I'm not a nutritionist, so I don't like to give diet advice, but I can always give workout advice. Or I point them to my coach and say, hey, these are great people to contact. They'd be more professionally able to help you with your fitness goals, especially if nutrition's involved. But I do see that airmen come up to me more often in the gym and ask me questions, which I love because I think one of my goals is to become a personal trainer and help others.
Lieutenant Tillman enjoys competing at the local level with men's physique, but he has his sights set for earning his International Federation of Bodybuilding Pro card.
My ultimate goal would be to become an IFBB professional. I know it's not the common goal or the common route to win your first competition, then win your second competition and be nationally qualified right then, and then go and win your pro card out of 30 plus people. I know that's not, I wouldn't say it's not realistic, but it doesn't happen to everyone because I've heard stories where women and men have been competing for years and they haven't won their pro cards. So if I were to win, I mean, I wouldn't say that's my ultimate goal, but my current goal is to be a pro. From there, I mean, I don't really know what's after that. Obviously, you can go to the Arnold Classic, or you can go to Mr. Olympia, because they have physique divisions there. So that's kind of the ultimate goal. I don't know if that's what I want specifically, but I think that that's something to look at in the future, winning pro shows and then getting qualified for the shows that people know at Mr. Olympia.
First Lieutenant Roman Tillman attended his first national show July 24th in Las Vegas, Nevada. He did not meet his goal of placing in the top 2 out of 36 contestants, but he plans to continue to train and compete until he earns his International Federation of Bodybuilding Pro Card. Follow Lieutenant Tillman's journey and progress on Instagram at romanfitness.1.